The Rising Sun TV. For your political, social, reliable news, The Rising Sun TV is the answer. Make us your friend for political, social, and entertainment news back home and in the diaspora. Come on board, it's awareness time. Let's keep the hope alive. The Rising Sun is reliable for all.
Elections and don't come back home, the Kabudu don't grab back. Inside a Kabudu day, the good one and day, and the bad one and back day.
And we all know how we country done day now. If it's sweet, awa. If it's sour, you sabi. Now you wondering know if you dey eat well full or you dey sleep hungry. You where you sus, now you go know if you dey born.
We the people and bang for every step now. If we vote for good leader, we get love for the country and the people of Salone, we all go better. If we vote man we come for can take cake, well, he left to me. Now we get for the family.
I know ever you vote na me life, I go ibam this time, I swear to me life. If I know ever vote na me life, I go vote this time, I swear to me life. Rank a politician, no they can't ruin me life. Salone too sweet, so I enjoy me life. I am Peter, no they can't ruin me life. Salone too sweet, so I enjoy me life. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Say me wondering vote for total pack. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Say me wondering vote for one bad. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Vote say because we born a McKinney. Me voting na me life, me voting na me life. Vote say because we born a Kenema.
All right, sure. All right. Fambul, good morning, good afternoon. Comrades, sympathizers, supporters, members, and well-wishers of the great, the great mighty All People's Congress, the APC. I greet we all in the spirit of good comradeship. To Sierra Leoneans, them way they live now the diaspora, I say good morning, good afternoon. Depend on the time we go get this particular message. We come back today again to una in the una favorite program where now the elections of. Inside these elections of una know we can assort things them and bring una those occurrence things them or things them when are happening things them where they are pertinent or they pertain into the day-to-day movement or into these June 24th presidential and that of councils, mayors, chairpersons, elections, honorable parliamentarians elections in the Republic of Sierra Leone. In one word or in one context, we say the general elections will therefore happen the 24th of June 2023. Today again, I get the two gentlemen them with me to this particular program today into the elections of where we get for deal with two sensitive key issues them Naya. But before I go into the discussions, I get me co-host by the special grace of God. The host will begin for rotate now into we for Godeki we own take and moderate the program today. I want to say this one today not will be the last for me, but in another program again, the host will be another person. But again, let me use the opportunity I would make host and that of we visitor into this program. We don't know, maybe himself can be the next host for we, or maybe the co-host. I go by the name Emmanuel of the Rising Sun. I want to start with we visitor here. You can go ahead and greet people and Mr.
Famble Lemon, a good day, good afternoon, and good evening. Indeed, to the time where you get for the video. If you're watching now, salon time, we can say good evening, and outside when at diaspora, we can say good morning and good day to everybody. May your name now for the actor say Voice of Congress Salon.
Okay. Yes, so over to you, we co-host.
Yeah, family, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Depending to the house how you find yourself. This now Ibrahim Conte, who people can call I beloved, of the Rising Sun TV.
Okay. Thank you very much, Fambulem. Una don't hear then don't give the names them to be. Famulem one for me come very, very fast, and we get to we normal time as we don't do this program. You know, we program we can try as best as we can for like we adjust the time 1 hour. Now this program can last for. Now into we program we still there after they move with the trend where we been see Dr. Matthew Wilson Samora Kamara, and for information out there to you guys, the PLP when the People's think Liberation Political Party or waiting, they don't do their own nominations of the presidential candidates as well. But yeah, we want to talk about the two key political party, the aspect of it by we see into that nominations. After when the nominations been done, Dr. Matthew Wilson Samora Kamara been get for make a commitment. After we don't make the commitment done, the same goes again to Madabio. After that, then we get time for get discussions or some interrogations or questions with the fourth estate when the media. Yeah. And we see Umaru Fofana being asked Dr. Matthew Wilson Samora Kamara and that of Madabio. The first take here now that the statements of Dr. Matthew Wilson Samora Kamara. When he was asked, or they asked him by Umaru Fofana asked Dr. Matthew Wilson Samora Kamara. The first thing where he asked him is say, now, Dr. Samora Kamara, you don't go through the process, successful process. What thing that you take right now about the crossover where you see the other political opponent or waiting in the cross go to your opponent, like the likes of these other political party owner all their opposition, the cross go to the opponent. Waiting that you take. Dr. Samora Kamara say in not the border on that one it you must because now a lip service something. I want to start with you, Mr. Sise. Waiting that you take about that. Dr. Samora Kamara referred to that as a lip service something.
My brother, the point is very clear, even as we all can look at them and the people of the country self can look at them. Okay. Because if we look at the alliance and the time where they formed the alliance, and even the one themselves where they left the party and go, that's not a big deal to we. Okay. Because one ambition or somebody where they try for revenge against the party and go form alliance with political party where don't fail the people, that's not a move APC again.
Okay.
Simply because this party when they move for go form alliance, we don't follow up for the 5 good years in opposition, we all in opposition. We know waiting that it takes, and we know waiting that we don't talk about this political party where they go join. If you they call person a failure, a killer, something where they commit the worst crime ever, then you go join alliance with them. That you one movement where you do, not get for move the people them. That you one self where you try for satisfy. That you own self-interest, not get for move the people and for follow you. So just the way doctor say that not a late movement or however.
Lip service. He said a lip service alliance. Fine.
That's the fact. Because like if we look at Yom Keller, if Yom Keller they move, as
I be one thing I be go can vex by you say you they praise Yom Keller tomorrow.
Not to praise me, the praise you understand. If Yom Keller they try for move, say yes. Move with NGC. We are in the chairman of NGC, we are Dr. Dennis Bright. We get the key stakeholders of NGC. We don't agree for Fala Yom Keller. Now only the few people them where they be done there inside the SLPP with Yom Keller where they move and go form NGC. Now the same people them don't follow in the Yom Keller and return inside the SLPP.
So for now make them quick here. Let you not Alex so they repeat back again waiting we be non say last week as I be don't make a simple for we. So you want to tell me that Dr. Matthew Wilson Samora Kamara was right. He right way saying that a lip service something.
I want to analyze them for the people and for me to understand say waiting doctor Samora say in very clear.
Now ask I be love by if they give the go ahead for analyze because I be not like that analyze the way they are. So I you see I be
Let go ahead, let digest, let just digest.
Okay, you must say let you digest.
No, the
Because I be like one person where they against it. It's like say now you whisper na Dr. Samuel Kamara is.
Yeah, that's it. Because like you they go form alliance with somebody, you say you don't move with a political party, while the key stakeholders for a political party not follow you. Neither we talk about the supporters. We have NGC, even today, inside Salon Time, we can say today, we see Atopias and other people from the NGC, what we believe say that then are the key people na NGC, they don't switch for go APC. And that is very clear. Even the followers, we see thousands of people they declare for APC, and we see that during the time where Yom Kela they declare for SLPP, and very different. You understand? So if Yom Kela they say in they go form alliance with SLPP, that now a failed alliance, and the time is very late, to the extent that even the followers don't go buy the idea, neither for follow Yom Kela for go SLPP. And the people that don't understand, SLPP, they stand that the country say, one, they're not able to deliver waiting the promise we for the 5 good years with them in power. We be so believing them. We give them the power. Waiting will be the expects from them, they're not able to deliver to we. Then rather, Yom Kela don't in a parliament is say for the young generation. The one the way they sponsor Yom Kela for come and stand and support and give them full support, even for able to take the 3rd position during 2018 election. When you get the 3rd position, then self can betray them for your self-interest and ambition for power, and betray them and go join and say and go form alliance. But now it won't go join because not to alliance that. Because if you form alliance, now a whole political party you get for move with full agreement. But here in the case, now in one move and left the party away, we are in the chairman and other people, and we get Harun Zabaru and Atopiasi.
And I not got you. Dr. Samuel Kamara talk he say like that is not an alliance. You let your supporter them there, and then you go before. He says it's a lip service.
Sure. At all. That's not an alliance. That na itself move for go join SLPP. Not an alliance. The alliance now a correct or complete agreement between the whole the members of the political party. We not all go together. We not go get declaration from another members or key stakeholders na the party. They declare for APC at the end of the time. Because we not get one agreement.
We the only under force. We get the topic deep. This is not just the pantap so no more. We can pull the pantap there, but as we go inside deep. Over to you, Mr. Conte. As you don't hear Mr. Sise, don't give your own first bite of it. Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kamara say now a lip service alliance. In not they consider that one they say now an alliance who's I person they let in your supporter them. They go form alliance for himself. What's your take? You get a lot for talk about this program today. We're not to this one gain a lot. What's your take?
Yeah, Emmanuel. I believe say Dr. Samuel now the right word he used. The lip service is
why you say so?
Because if you look at the narration of everything, I'm so happy when I get the word lip service. At least that is the right word for use for them. Because you go look at a failure, they go join a failure. So then you look at the failure where they go. One thing, when we say with a form alliance, or when we say with a form a unified body, or think that or a joint force body, one the body that they go join, it will be developmental oriented. You understand? But this body where they go join, now a failed body. Now the one where they can join the body, now a failed body. So what do you expect there? Now just sweet talk, sabi talk.
Like the NGC was like the human structure, human anatomy and physiology. That's you the end, now you go. You left the other parts them and these foods them, so it's incomplete.
Well, Emmanuel, we still get this thing very wrong.
Okay, go on.
Dr. NGC go. Can the young killer don't resign since before they do this movement? So when
Okay.
you the NGC towards kind of Yumkela and go on. This not the thing this will all make clear to the people.
Very clear.
Okay.
9-1 go.
You understand?
Okay.
This is Madabio and Yumkela alliance, not
Okay.
SLP and NGC.
Okay.
Which even the political party itself, the NGC, they make it very clear to people them say that man na in go. So now I make the word where Dr. Samura use is the appropriate word, is a lip service. Yumkela the fan way, Usa himself will get a voice, who's even though that stupidity, himself will get a voice, or himself will get himself will be able for sin. Because you know, say if na NGC no more in the fashion, it is dumb forever. So the only thing now where they defend everything now, I make I'm so happy when Dr. Samura used the word lip service because all the way to the see now, the Yumkela, the now, the
Now
this
just
now,
praise. The
every
battle line in the praise.
man and the praise this praise here, but the praise not motivated.
Okay.
Because you see, when they come, they can't talk say they lost direction.
It lost. It sound like I'm not caught you IB. There was one time where we be the before 2017 to 18th elections, one woman go buy in your bus them, go buy them things them. You remember when the woman they say like can speak English. Now say the Abbas is all rotting. Water is commoting and Tumbu is commoting. Is that the kind of alliance Dr. Samura Kama is referring to? Now that kind of alliance they talk about. Say it's all rotting, Tumbu is commoting, and water is leaking.
Emmanuel, for una who go better school because we no go better school.
It's not the same Lambo Ramos we all go.
The word lip service.
Then that man they go school. Where they laugh soon. I don't man have you go same school.
I just will deliberate on this word lip service. This is the word lip service. One thing you see some word and the way they use against some situation. The man when you turn on left, you turn on right, it's very deep. This is a very big word. It describes the whole scenario into one word.
Okay.
Yeah, only one word or two.
Now, Dr. Samura, so the whole scenario, waiting they happen, waiting they see, then they go misbehavior, and then they go jumping, and then they bull everything I just described so into one word. Because everybody now, we know say everybody now they fight, they talk for waiting get for better. You see the outcome of everything. After the alliance we then do, when them go under, you waiting Yumkela the talk. Then go take another full man and count and Victor for the everything. If I in a complaint, Kali, how in your study, then we go to then born in your study. And
Listen, just
Mother Beaufort now one person for so kill one person kill full them in as well they no more. Electric fools them. So they get all the fools the way they carry the couch you they say okay pack under. Then they couch you say pack under. Where they ready for turning back pounder. When I go visit a film.
Okay. You're absolutely right. It says the lip service. It say let me make them for let people understand here. Maybe when I go help me for let we do that because one for look at the word where Dr. Samura Kamara use. You know, we give them the leverage of say yes indeed. They put them in the right way to that of the alliance itself. It say lip service. It say express approval approval of or supports for open brackets, something close brackets, increasingly or without taking any significant actions. Now, again, the verb we say, he said they play lip service to equality, but they do not want to do anything about it. Now, let me come to it. Now we understand, yeah. Like then they raise tempo about something. You understand me? But this thing. Now, of no use, of no significant, of nothing at the end of the day about it. Then when you look at the verb, now like when Madabio they tell you say, children are going to school, free quality educations, they are giving democracy, they are giving this, they are giving that, but at the end of the day, these things are not in practicality. That's what kind of Yumkela himself don't go there, he don't go join the team now for say, we want to make Salon better. But have you put it into practice? So Dr. Samura Kama, I don't know whose kind of brave where this man brave or whose kind of sense where he gets so where he makes this statement.
You listen, Doctor.
Emmanuel.
Yes.
You see one thing for anybody so far we're sober minded. when you see the issues the way they happen at Salon, the man, you know, need for, you know, I make most of the talking new program and tell us, you know, I get courage for go begin to go do all this, do all that. Anybody was sober minded when you see Salon issue, the man, now one great word just describe everything to. So these are the type of people. Samuel Kamara don't see the scenario of everything will happen. They don't know say now full meets full. You understand? So full meets full. There is nothing else where full meets full waiting the commodity. Now just we are waiting to do now. Lord give this ball now. No, Lord give the other ball. No, now full meets full. So it's everything about lip service. That's what it does describe everything. So
over to you for the before let we just done with this. We go into the other side. Over to you about it. I see you want to say something.
You just remind me of Doctor in address we do this yesterday where we able share to the people today.
Yes.
Inside the address and say no one's for promise the people like the other opposition where in opponents they promise and fail when a failed promises them. And if we don't look into that, we no one for promise the nation. Like how the promises them, the other people them don't come promise 2018 and fail with. Let me take a look at Marabio when come the power, when they come. That time we don't vote for him yet. That na 2017 to 18. Marabio began get different promises when they give. When they talk about prices, and they talk about travel expenses, and they talk about the economy, and they talk about a lot of things in the country, and they talk about agriculture and everything. At the end of the day, they come take, they say 10% of Israeli inside we consolidated fund, 10% they go to agriculture. They go plant rice.
That's the state, the revenue.
Yeah, that's it. From the revenue, now they talk so. They take the money, 10% from that up till now, we don't know 10% of that every month or every year, Awusa in the go. The agriculture we know they see. Because at least if we invest such amounts, 10% inside agriculture by now,
there should be a fruitful outcome.
Yeah, even if they import rice inside Salon or some of the commodities,
we go come to that. We go come to that speech day. We go come to that in national maiden speech day where he addressed the nation. And maybe that go be a rotational topic where that topic day. I think you go be the right person for moderate that particular program about in speech. So it's all yours for now. About that particular one day, it will be your responsibility now about that particular speech where Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kamara make. Now, we don't done with that one day, so we don't get that leverage of saying it is okay. It's a Nike statement that is a lip service, something. So that is dust and buried now. Now, let me go into the other side of it where we want to look into the other statements where then ask Doctor, because this will take 2 minutes each for just do them, then we come into the BO in last one, then we go into the last part of the program. 2 minutes each about this one, please. Now, Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kamara again was asked by Umaru Fofana, on which platform where you believe say you they can be the president, and if by God in power you they can be the president, what thing you go do in your first days, like 100 days and these days, what you go do? You understand me? When Dr. Samuel Kamara say, now, he say me, when I go come, that me first days, he say I get 2 things them where they tin up on. He said these short-term things and what I go do. He said one, the economy. We all know say today we economy then our oxygen machine now, life supporting machinery, the economy. He said the economy right now. Secondly, he say this thing where they call drugs, the kush. He say any side where you go, they tell and say, Papa, we don't tire. We don't tire for take kush. Now we want work. Now listen, we don't tire for take kush. Now we want work. Samura, we want eat. He say where income. Now in first thing and that one day where they come for can do for cushion down all those things into the lives of people and try as best as he can for eradicate this particular drugs where don't be an endemic or pandemic into the lives of young youth them like me and you too. Ivy, what is your first take about this particular one? I come to you.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. I believe say that are the first step way actually for any any government so far, responsible government or responsible leader, for take when you come into power. Because as I use one word say, salo economy day into oxygen form, this that. Who's oxygen and the salo economy day into? The economy don't die. The economy don't die. What's they get past salo economy? Nothing other than game money. What you get at the central bank? What's in at the central bank?
Well, they say they get free quality education day.
No, but it's not a free quality education. They take care of the country.
But they say they get wash car company.
Hey brother, if you know the
now the thing that way you ask me, myself they ask you, they say they don't give teacher them pin code. Now they at the bank. They say they don't give teacher them pin code. Yes.
Emmanuel, if you know the circumstances which surrounding this economy business, to be frank enough, the next president, he can forget a head of job. Because first of all, he needs to stabilize, not taking the country forward. The president will get for calm. He need for stabilize the country first. The country not stabilized. Salo, we don't know if they up or they down or they middle or they side. We don't know the right.
He need for stabilize the economy.
Yeah, now with the economy, not the country. What would they talk about the country? The economy will talk
well,
about.
are the only a quick idea
for any country, they don't go tell you say this country now they call them. When they talk about the country, it's about the economy. Economy now the country.
For the waiting IBC, he said he need for stabilize the economy. Dr. Matthew Wilson Samurakama has been there as the bank governor. He has been there with the international community, World Bank, country managing planning director in the IMF for World Bank and all this. And into the speech, I don't say that one in your assignment. Yes. So what do you think about Samurakama as that of a technocrat? We don't diversify also as a politician, as waiting the brother man just say. Yes, give us your own take.
That's done directly tell you, say, the man gets the experience for able to handle the economy.
Explain to the people, man.
Fine. How he get for do that? Because like if we talk about economy, when my brother they talk, they try for say, when my brother they ask you, they come with free education. Free quality education, just 25% responsibility.
It's not me say, it's what Mother Bill say.
Then me say they try for, because when you come with them, the audience get for once for a read.
Yes.
Take on that.
Okay.
Now only 25% where the government's responsible for. At the end of the day, 75% they to the parents them. So waiting quality to the education.
Before they wait, so you want to say Mother Bio, they like he said $500 parent, then they say $500.
$500 if somebody they say $500, waiting that the Asians for make a go university graduate and not get job. And not go stay night.
Tell us about Dr. Samurakama stabilizing the economy as a technocrat.
We go back to the topic of economy. If we try to say, where doctors say, if the first 100 days we try for handle the economy and get the experience and know how to handle them, they don't dare the governance, they don't know how Sierra Leone economy be. And we know before Ernest Koroma they come out in the power, we know how we economy be. Would that help for handle them that way day? Even though we get so many challenges them that the country, but yes, still. They're able to handle them and able to make the citizens them satisfied to that way they even not
pushing down the pain and the suffering in their lives.
Yeah, it was above 60% comfortable for we now the country during Ernest time. How they be handle the economy. And Samora Kamara don't work for so many years under inside Sierra Leone government, even out of Sierra Leone. And in get the qualification. Somebody who don't get the qualification and get the experience for the solution, the know-how for come handle with economy and put them forward and boost them for we. Then if we talk about Kush, we already see we get soldier man the way they take Kush, you get policeman them, they don't even get control over that. And they affect to youth man them. Because if soldier man would they expect or policeman would they expect for able
to save lives and properties.
For save life and properties, just the way they say.
Then to the developmental issues of the country.
Yeah, they even join the line for take the same drugs and take now they import them, sell them to the youth man them in the country. Where they not get job, they not get nothing for doing in the country. Even they make them cheap for them for let them able get them and go astray. Let them not focus on waiting they go on at the country. Now that's make them open everything free for making enter at the country so they go able to take them and just wait because you know say when somebody don't take Kush or these different drugs type, we talk about tramadol and other stuff. somebody don't take them and get for go unconscious or neither. For that moment, they not get for focus on waiting. Before you get for focus, a lot of things don't happen at the country. The government just get for take things differently, how they want for do them. At the end of the day, in they supposed to use them, bring all kind of drugs so the youth man they need. When they don't take them, then in they do thief and do what they want for do. So how the country go develop or how the country go before, how the economy get for be strong, where you just take from the economy and put them on your private side, or you they take them and waste them personal issues, take them per DM, travel outside country.
As we discuss, sorry for the interject you. How best do you trust Dr. Matthew Wilson Samoei Kamara that is going to defeat this particular Kush thing?
My brother, it's very clear.
Yes, tell the people, tell the voters them, yes.
Yeah, it's very clear. Set example to the past governance and now government. Dr. Bide in the past government, in experience, in know how they be they handle things during an in time.
There was no push.
Drugs control. Be they go on at the
job in there for the youth man them. You get in Marampa mining. The mining sector was booming under Ion and ministry.
A lot where these governments come and say no, you know one for take this and even take throw so many companies them or industry out of the
recklessly abandon the youth them, no job for them.
Say what can. And not be care about the citizens, the way they work at the company, and not be care about the people and the youth man, the way they defend the living and then company them, and just take them and throw them out because of yourself. Wow. And not care about the citizens in the country.
Man, you guys are making a lot of sense. If we fast in this sense, the one they make will not they come here quick. And they can't go back to IB law for like some question in relations to which you don't talk. Now question as soon as they talk. We are making a lot of sense here. Now, we brother man don't tell we about this Kush. He said the Kush, he trusts Dr. Matthew Wilson Samoei Kamara. One, that the term will be there as finance minister, able for talk with the president and make sure say they make good laws, especially for bring those mining companies them. There was one time where I don't know that been ask some evacas. So when you look at Loshar, he said Loshar and the way they pass you, they go na that upline side them. He said now been ghost place. People know how for no, but when you get the mining sectors, then it can be boom, the place open. And today, places them, the Sarai Utai, Marampa, London mining, African minerals, everything.
A lot of places.
Yes, bring youth them together, where youth them able for attach themselves. In fact, it be help for the congest free town. Like today, they go, and they go Makenio, who side they go, Potsloko, and they go na Moyambao, you understand?
Yeah, weekend.
So now, yes, now I tell we. Dr. Samoei Kamara measure about this endemic or pandemic when a Kush. Do you think that this Kush gets role where they play into police them and such a way them all gone? As they say, people end up and protest and so then they go there and go kill them. Do you think? Emmanuel, tell me what your thoughts about it.
Emmanuel, then they very clear. You see this Kush business. There are two things they cause them. One,
yes,
the idleness. Then two. The lack of facility they cause them this particular Kush here.
What are they?
Now, the youth say the president self will get idle. So if they self idle, then for just take Kush.
IB, you are talking, you guys are saying something, man.
Officers them now, where will they see involved into this Kush? Emmanuel, if they go all your salary for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, you get family for take care of. So what do you expect that particular somebody for do? The person you don't totally frustrate them. So it just get for at least it just get for try for making safe. Let try for compose in frustration. Let not think too much. Let not die before in time. And the only thing no more will make it suppress itself from them saying I will take them here. So you find out say all NTR so where the apple. You see one thing when we can talk about NTR. I think we don't talk this by one of the program them. You see. Misdirection, nothing way bad in governance. When you get misdirection in governance, it's bad.
Tell the people out here, man.
When you get misposition, there are two things that we talk about. We get misdirection, they will get misposition. For example, SLPP, then government will then get so most of the position in a misposition. Without a carpenter, they go put on agriculture. Without agriculture, they go put on engineering. Engineer go put up. So you find out say the thing is like where it's that word white man can cause a juxtapose. That's what they juxtapose the whole government. So you find out say the connection and the understanding of governance in all day. The only thing where they are the PhD and the LLB and the BSc that they.
Well, Fatima tell you say anyone can they open remote now stupid they come out of it, man.
Because the person don't know how. Now the side it just a forge. It just a force itself to make you understand situation, which you don't understand the situation. You understand? So this is the problem who they get into this government who they
you make a member when they go come with Mike Brewer. Mike Brewer they do not smoke na America and they stay the capital director of communication because he post na media. I don't know why no smoking the candle under.
God bless you, brother. Take the other instance of una education minister. Take another instance. You understand? So you don't see, Emmanuel, we got a lot of misposition in this government. So when you get a lot of misposition in a government, this is the result. Because they will never.
So do you trust? Tell me how best you trust the people out there, Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuraki, able for eradicate this party. You keep buying your knowledge, your own solution as well. Because Dr. Samuraka, one thing when me believe in that he's that kind of a listener person. Again, one thing where, of course, we'll be the go boys high school. You know what we're trying to face soon. Yes.
Emmanuel, I not just allow you, let you waste your breath on this one. I not just allow you for that. Because the solutions are there. There are so many, which Dr. Samuel Kamara is able to tackle up this within a short possible time.
Okay.
I'll tell you, this Kush and Colin are play. During the tenure of Ernest Koeman, now get the highest drugs. If I play na income, play na income as alone. But just because of the youth at that time, they may don't lay platform for them where even if now 2-3 plane become safe, and then they distract them. During that time, they will get the mining sectors. Them, like, I don't talk everything. The mining sector
government will say this. We don't want them go bonam.
You understand? The foundation there. So at the time where then they say, hey, these drugs they come, in my old man, you're playing the hook.
Nobody know one for know about it. Youth, we are focused.
So now, if we get somebody like Dr. Martin Kamara, Samura Kamara, where we develop one thing first, I want to know the kind of individual we talk about.
Tell the voters them out there.
Now somebody with developmental oriented.
Voters out there they listen to you.
Now somebody with developmental oriented we talk about. Now man, particular what anybody first will study economics. He able take 2 for 204. He able take 4 for 208. So in and then quality and the first.
And besides, he has been putting it into practicality. We know the practice, we know the do them now the country, and the country don't benefit a lot from them.
Yeah, then we don't see them. We don't see that a lot. Then even the present government, the president, which he don't so instead don't make a statement say with Dr. Samura Kamara be by inside, then we will make up a better salon. Instead don't recommend them.
Yeah, he make them clear to the public. He make them clear to the public.
So Sierra Leonean for know the kind of person first where we they talk about. I say, guys, son, we have to make a program where at least we have to talk about that individually, one after the other.
Okay, we'll go on program, and that could be your program. Talk about Dr. Samura Kamara. That's be your program, man. You go moderate that particular one.
When we talk about that, NTR, we look at the individual who they talk about say, hey, this is capable, this is able.
I just get notification when they tell me say 410 NGC supporters declared today for APC. Correct.
We go in, man. Now we go with the left hander force, there. For there you get a lot of stuff, a lot of food within your table where you get for deal with Samura Kamara made a speech or national speech to the public out there.
A lot of things because like
it's on your table. It's on your table. So you go feed us the next program. You go for feed way about anything where they come now your table or now your plate. Now you get for feed the people and feed we into the next food stop where you get now you table. And I myself don't measure one thing, say talk about this personality. Dr. Matthew Wilson Samuel Kama. I think that now food where now you table where you get for really feed we and feed the people out there when are the voters. Now let we go because time not in we favor again IB and that of Mr. Sise. Let we look at this. One of the key things we have to observe now. Time not in we favor again. Way this one are the last one. I one leg will they take 2 minutes each will come and say goodbye to people about it. Now, the last elections, 2017, will be known they get the rumor about the national presidential debates. Are you guys with me? We'll be known they get this, the tension, the tempo. That's then careful to debates. Dr. Samuel Kamara, Nada Bioke for them and the debate, Chief Sidik Samsumana, Musa Tawali. This debate was so tense. It was so hyperbolical that people not be sleeping even when they say, now tomorrow the debate, people are not sleep. Sierra Leonean eyes were open, koro, koju, koju. They wait for make them see this debate. But now, we know the hearing, but debates. We know the hearing, but this thing. Dr. Samuel Kamago making statements where he do nomination. Madam Yosef making in statement say, now on the same platform, where that platform there for me, I consider and say that a failed platform. He say now on the same platform you get for can't go and back. After where don't tell people they say, he don't do all what you say they can't do. He say, but now on that same platform they back in, they come in again. Now, then people here will conduct these debates, IB and Mr. Sise. Where are these people? Are you guys like to call for a debate? IB, not go to Mr. Sise first. Are you guys like to call for debates? Where the people and Mr. Sise will go to you? Give us your thoughts.
This point is very clear.
Mm-hmm.
And clear in the sense that because like by then the platform be there. If the institution or the people and where they be called for 2018 debates, presidential debates, you where they go, you therefore can declare assets and rather you go for debate also. If then they need for come forward. But if Madabio don't say, they don't do all waiting inputs in manifesto. They don't do one. They're waiting at the ancients what it wants for make we vote and back. This now in the question. If they don't say they don't do all waiting inputs there, because we not see them, we the people of this of the country, we not see them. But it say they don't do one. And talk about Lunge Bridge, the launching at Shobi Komo and any other thing, we not see them. And talk about free quality education. Fine, and talk about that not free, but not quality because we get some expenses. Then we not go make them quality.
We go deal with that one day.
Yeah, we not see them. And talk about agriculture that they plant trees. We not see them. And talk about a lot of things that in manifesto where we not see. They like today, it don't take 5 years now power we not see. So waiting at the thing again where it say it don't do what we need for vote and back. Then if waiting me they tell them. If they don't do them, then let go wait. But if debates come, Madam Yose and they go, the people them go wish for listening. Say, now this they don't do, now this they don't do.
Are you seeing the debates? You see the debates? You don't get rumor about debates?
Me want for me to do the debate. If only impossible, the same people and whether be called on.
Yeah, but in a democratic dispensation, a democratic state, debate should not be something way for hide. Let we get a debate. By then, when will we get a democratic government 2018, 17, before Madabio they come inside? There was a democratic dispensation where debates been there. Why not now?
That was democratic, but now we are not any longer in a democratic state. Because why? Madabio not a democratic state, government under a regime not a democratic state. Because if you talk about the holy law, neither we talk about.
But why not the debates?
But if in belief say it don't do good, let him come on board and tell the people, let him tell the people waiting it don't do. Then they question and they go into argument and tell a solution when you get for come handle with problems. Then instead come on board and say that this I don't do, that this I don't let. Then we go able to know say, okay, this don't talk this don't talk this. We go be the judge. Not only the institution we get for host the debates, get for be the judge, but we the people of Sierra Leone get for be the judge of them too. Presidential candidates them and tell this say okay you don't do your own work, this bag don't come with a solution, but let me buy this other person a solution, just like how it happens in 2018. And very common and very clear here. if Madabio believes say it don't deliver well, make it open up a debate. Even himself can able call on institution, let it open debate between you and Samora.
Okay.
Because me believe say Dr. Samora Kamara 100% ready. 100% ready for let it host a debate.
I can't wait to see that, man. I can't wait to see that.
Ready. And just like yesterday morning or inside salon time today morning, when they call, hey, you need actor. They say they don't arrest doctor, But yes, we still see a speech where it drop. After where it go, we see how the warm welcome be there. The man is very open to everybody. He's open to everybody. In one for make let the people them know what's in that in plan. He tell the people.
But what this debate, man? Because when are they? I know coach, why they learn fast. I listen to Gentle. Gentle, they successful, they flip flop where they talk, they you know, that's it. They take it. We all say they take Kumabali come out from the water, the Ministry of Water Resources or whatever. You understand? They say they take and come out. It talk a lot. So when they talk here, we want to see the debates. Why not the debate? I want only Naya, Mr. Sise, quick, they come back to you. Let's go to IB because IB now a media practitioner. IB, you as a media practitioner now. I want to say this to you to be honest that you guys or your colleagues back home, they don't fail the country. They don't fail the country. Because for me, I see I'm like saying they live under the brown envelope. It is their responsibility, IB, una responsibility that one day as a media or members of the fourth estates for call and all them leaders them here to an account say una can't talk to the citizens them whether they are a pinch part of their manifesto or pinch part of their thoughts or waiting the one for can do for the country, waiting and get at heart. Now that they can call preamble. Everybody can want to see this preamble. Everybody can want to see this thing. If those other institutions not do, me believe saying other countries then now the fourth estate where they serve as the referee. Now then for do this, it's not a constitutional mandate, but by virtue USA you get a genuine democracy. As Madabio say, we know they kill again. We don't open the political space, IB. You guys don't fail we back home in the country under the brown envelope. Now that's me, they say. What are your thoughts about this particular thing? We are demanding for debate. Will you like to see this debate? You want the debate? How best where we feel say that debate can help like hoping get the 2018 debates IB and so una as a media we don't fail the states because una also na moral guarantor IB talk to the people, man.
First of all, Emmanuel, you late for no say the fourth estate don't fail the states. You late for no that. Sorry about it.
Okay.
But long since ago when this then saga all starts. We know they do with functions them. Everybody just there in a very quiet mood. Then coming to this debate, the possibility for this debate, there. That make a frank enough to now, there. And the people that will be organize this debate, the most pioneer people them is the AYV media, back up with members of the fourth estate, back up with BBC Media Action and all that stuff.
Radio Democracy.
Those are all just collaboration, but these are the main hub of this particular debate. So the possibility for that debate, say, that I will make a frankly speaking.
Why IB? Why?
Okay. A few days ago, we did a program here inside this medium where I tell you, say, Madabio. In young people and young supporters, they say they're not like way they talk. Because for any time talk, it creates more problem.
I be lay emphasis, but like I'm understand something.
Yeah.
Talk something.
Okay.
Yeah, go talk something. Yes.
Anytime talk, even if they write, then they write for us so that they get the book because not to they get the pamphlet, the whole and so it's still a joke time. So if this man did in this particular dilemma, right? It articulates well, right? It deliver well. Output not too good. So how we expect for let allow for make debate? That one. Then two, just because of the people and they know themselves, they know exactly what in and undo, they know exactly their situation. The one that the rally person now right now be so Because they don't say they say rally force alone. There is something good no they come out of that particular rally day. Now God and bless you no more way people intervene when they say okay, the rally will be this, the rally will be that. So
yeah, say God make it possible we get a correct Secretary General. We not accept to that, for sign up.
Okay. So you're talking about now a presidential debate. Who sign a matter beyond now if for
go talk with Dr. Samura Kamara because these are the two people.
No, listen, don't forget about Dr. Samura Kamara. Don't forget about Dr. Samura Kamara. Lord take an house in a matter beyond now info go talk. And when people info go talk. Now waiting in don't do. Not to waiting and say they not give me chance, then I'll be terrorists, then I'll be this. Now waiting you don't do pertaining you country, you they go talk. So Emmanuel, Ebo, what you are Papa go talk now no?
But he can go talk with Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara said
not with Samura Kamara.
Papa go talk.
But it's if you want to be president, the thing not put any arguments for me before can go quick here. Why you want to be president for the country?
It's very clean and clear.
Now I make Mr. Sise, I ask him the question. Now, when you go talk as a presidential candidate or as a president will be done rule for 5 years, remember, not to 1 month, not to 2 months, not to 1 year, now 5 years you don't rule for. You get for outline things that way you don't do. Now me do this. Now me do this. Now me come also. Now me cancel. Now me do so. Now me do so. Me and you two first when mother be you not talk itself. We don't know say nothing on there for be point out.
No wait.
I be the last time you tell me say you get you brother way na doctor they don't a teacher they don't get am pin code. And Mr. Fode, you said not the same thing. You say you get you brother and a teacher they don't get pin code.
If you check my timeline, 2020, I get me K school, the last school where I attend before I left Salone. I get me K school teachers them where they come together and we pavilion outside publicly. I get a video on that page where they get a pin code for 2 years.
Okay, but wait. Okay, let's say that one they come out. What about them picking them way? Free quality education where they go jump that water na that slump. Now that slump side for go land at them more place where they touch them block then and they aid for go sit on a classroom.
Where they even say free quality education.
Yeah, but that's what it's not me, but that's what they are saying. Yeah, now I can tell you say now the quality I don't show you so now say when they say the free they're picking there, you know see. Even pandemic, me command now language now. Now in them they talk. Now we language me command them and then in them they talk. Say the picking there. You hear it. That's part of the free quality education. We hear it. When they say now in them they go. So is this not thing that we Madabio for can explain to the states?
Madam, you don't get nothing for explain to
the
states because if you can't team up say in the explain anything to the states, it just have a point to education. And the education self now fail education because nothing other way impact to the country, neither to the begin themselves whether they go to the school. You understand? So it can't point because
okay.
You see one word what man collect for use. When I say there is nothing to write home about,
that's not my word you don't use. So there is nothing to write home about. That's my word. Nothing to write home about.
If that man don't get anything, the institution self for one create that debate day. If you not take it begins it instruct let them begin start from the manager take candle.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. So with all this what don't say.
Manuel, just 1 minute. Not just done.
Yes.
The up for the debates now be AYV the center they use. Now be the up for the debates. You understand? So now we look at the AYV now. The AYV we did now. Where people say Mother Bill now whistle no more the whistle instruction they pass. Now AYV. You understand? They will talk about the 98.1. Where people say where they ready for call Asma James now in a darling phone self the phone no ring.
Yeah, just be one calling him, so you calling him.
You understand? So you think about all the personalities here, so then they under this particular point. So even if they want to that idea, they say, me man, now die deal. They kill
Okay.
inside 1 second.
Okay, so in one minute, as we yes. Okay, in one minute we can go now. In 1 minute, Mr. Cisse, you get a lot of food stuff now. You table for Giwi into the next subsequent program where we believe say the host can go to you, and Mr. Conte, I love also yourself get a lot of food stuff within your basket or you plate or table for we into the next subsequent program where you get for deal with for we as the host. Now in one minute, time not in favor of we now again with the can clock 1 hour. In one minute, what you can advise the people into all this way you don't say into this? What will be we advice? I want to start to you, Mr. Cisse, before you left with 1 minute. As we don't say this now, just advice to the people.
Obviously,
No debates, not get for they will be the belief for the statement that we don't make. Talk to people in 1 minute. We get time now not in favor. Yes.
Obviously, Emmanuel, I not able to talk for 1 minute, but let we just try for
yes. Keep the other thing then to the next basket.
Yeah, exactly. The next time we meet the host at the talk past 2 hours, the people the audience will be, yeah, exactly. Okay. Because if they come with Marabioni issue, it can make me at one, really. It can make me at one because not so like we know in the country. But we get family in the country where they suffer.
Of course.
We know that now that's a lot of people can say now because you know they are okay, come vote. Not for come vote matter because I get me ID, I go register, I get me ID. But now we get family back home where they suffer. And at the end of the day, if they walk outside of Sierra Leone, they send we money. At least the money for able to do something at the country. But you go send the money get name, but you know able to do nothing at the country. So what's that the ancients for?
That's pity side of outside. Okay.
So this the inner the problem we face. What me get for tell the Sierra Leoneans, them the people of Sierra Leone, because we get a lot of people out of 60% still aware of the suffering so we go through now the country. But out the 40% we don't left where they don't want for aware all the time they can attack we and they can talk negative things them about we they say because we know they the country make we they talk bad about the government. What me get for tell you they suffer at the country, you they buy rest. Imagine the same president where they argue for, where they come defend a comment section, where they come defend a media, or where they defend to other people out there. Now the same government come and tell you, say, we not on tire, we all on tire for buy rest 200,000 or 300,000 at the country. The country not for the buy rest above 200,000 a salon, where rest beyond the 60,000. But the same government they don't can make the rest back don't go 650 to 700,000. So what's in the ancients where you get for come for argue for or defend this government for? The same government will tell you say the travel expenses them in get for cut them down. At the same government travel 137 times in 5 times. No government no ever travel so na salon. So what's in the ancients where you get for come defend this government for? The same government when can tell you say free quality education. Inside in government, no minister, no honorable, no even down to insect in Peking or they attend government school. What's in the ancients where you get for value the free education for?
A lot there now, Mr. Cisse in aid. We want for all you, please, for the next program. IB, you can wash away for we the 1 minute we don't left now. Mr. Cisse, when I get a lot of tea here, IB. If I say no more, we they get time, we need to come here, IB. To God, we need to come here. IB, no, just give me now in 1 minute.
Actually, yes. Emmanuel, let me just get for say the presidential national debates not get for right. But we the people therefore do we own debates for ourselves. Then they left and another can win and we do our for
okay.
Definitely. So that just want to make them known to the people because certainly we get for the camp, we analyze things them. We get for the analyze how things can be done to go for the past 5 years and how things can get for the be done the day before the 5 years.
Okay.
So I believe we get for do we own debate to people. So till we meet again some other time.
Okay, no problem.
Me na be Ibrahim Conte, people can call I beloved of the rising sun.
Okay. Fambulem, well that now be me two distinguish noble Sierra Leoneans them we are getting to the elections of as we discuss things them we get for deal with the Republic of Sierra Leone. As we don't hear much advice with the brother man then don't give the brother man then don't give. I go by the name Emmanuel of the Rising Sun. We continue for stay safe, we stay blessed. God bless we all, God bless Mama Salon. Long live the mighty all people's Congress, the APC. Now, so I want to say goodbye till we come again with another subsequent program, or we program them we will get for the guests. We will be hosted by the two distinguished personalities them in the next time. Thank you. Stay safe, stay blessed. God bless you. God bless Mama Salone. Thank you.
The Rising Sun TV. For your political, social, reliable news, the Rising Sun TV is the answer. Make us your friend for political, social, and entertainment news back home in the diaspora. Come on board, it's awareness time. Let's keep the hope alive. The Rising Sun is reliable for all.
Elections and don't come back home, the Kabudu don't grab back. Inside a Kabudu day, the good one and day, and the bad one and back day.
And we all know how we country done day now. If it's sweet, awa. If it's sour, you sabi. Now you hungry know if you dey eat bell full or you go sleep hungry. You where you sus, now you go know if you dey born.
We the people and bang for April safe now. If we vote for good leader, we get love for the country and the people of Salone, we all go better. If we vote man we come for can't take cake, well, he left to me. Now we get for super.
I know ever even vote na me life, I go ibam this time, I swear to me life. If I know ever vote na me life, I go vote this time, I swear to me life. Ranka politician, no they can't ruin me life. Salone too sweet, so I enjoy me life. I am Pete, no they can't ruin me life. Salone too sweet, so I enjoy me life. Me put na me life, me put na me life. Send me one green vote for two tapas. Me put na me life, me put na me life. Send me one green vote for one bad rest. Me put na me life, me put na me life. Vote say because we born a McKinney. Me put na me life, me put na me life. Say because we born a Kenema.